And we are back as we hopefully have resynced the audio. These two teams ready to join back up here in Normandy Esports. Looking to tie the series up at 1 apiece. Meteor Galaxy taking that first game. And like we had talked about, Tide maybe going to be the player to watch for that side, as he was definitely an offensive juggernaut, making sure to get that ball past that defensive virtuoso of Corrosive on the other side. And as we go to game 2, what do you think that Normandy can try and do a little bit different here to get back into this series?
I think the offensive sets just weren't established enough. Something we see is kind of a trade between teams at this level where they're getting into sets and looking to keep the ball in the offensive zone as much as possible to just kind of take as many shots and get some opportunities, try to see a teammate and catch somebody off a rotation. I don't think that Normandy really got anybody out of rotation in that one. They were able to just kind of play their own game. Oh, look at the fakes coming through. What a save! Oh, the Tide is there to finish. Almost in a that was about as good of an offensive and defensive play that you could see in a one-on-one in that spot. How Soares gets back to that is insane. Early goal for Meteor Galaxy. We saw this in the previous game. It led to victory. Will it lead to victory in game number 2?
And Big E, he's shown that same, puts it on the top of his car, looks for the flick twice now, and he just brute forces this one through, so maybe a little mind games coming through for the side of Meteor Galaxy. As Big E finds another tie, looking for the demo as well. So all-out aggression for this Meteor Galaxy squad.
21 knew that there was nothing they could do. They stood still because they knew Tide was coming at them to bump them off the ball, or they were going to have to remain in the way of the ball to try to get some shot on target. So 21 just stood there, and that's exactly what they need to do. Once again, I think they were doing the right thing at the right time. Maybe getting up onto the ball could have, obviously, in hindsight, been a little bit better. Tide's going to put one on target. Corrosive off the line to get the save. Blue team's going to need more than saves. They're going to need goals. They're going to have to transition this defense and the offense, get down the pitch and put something into the back of the net from the right side corner here, deep into their own defensive zone. 21 to take it off the wall. Can't get the reset off the wall, though. They want to get all 4 tires back on. A little bit of a bump here. Out in front, good Corrosive. A little bit of opportunity. What a place shot! Corrosive! Sniper from half field! That's the shot you're looking for. That's the play you want to see. And what a defensive play to try to get there from Biggie. It's not enough. 1 goal lead.
And that play was all 21. Gets the first bump to set up the space for his teammate. Threatens the second bump on Big E. Forced to pre-jump early. And that one, just the oldest trick in the book here for this squad of Normandy, trying to get back into this series.
Almost gets that one into touchdown. Tied out to the right side now. Peaceful looking to try to chase this one up. Soares back towards center. He's gonna get that one off Corrosive. This is Soares trying to go for the attack, but Biggie, that's a double commit actually from this orange team. This could be punished. It's a 2v1 if they can get possession of the ball. Soares, excellent work. 21 is there. Can they get there before Tide? They can. And here comes the pressure from the blue team. Peaceful gets red out to the side. Tries to get that pass. Oh no! It was so close. It was set up for them. They were ready for it. The pass center yet again, and it is still a 2-1 game. It could go away so quickly. You can see long clears here from this orange team, putting it back on target.
What a save
from 21. 3 minutes to go, and it's still 2-1.
21 somehow getting back across to that ball, was screaming off his defensive rotation to get back in time. And Soares, look at a solo play. This one forces the 50 out. Peaceful on this far side, met by 21, but Big E immediately rushing in. 1v1 against Corrosive. Corrosive not able to get to it, and Big E, a second goal for him. He has been an offensive presence for this team, or Meteor Galaxy squad, in this match.
It's kind of awkward. Biggie, I think, actually missed the second touch, but it didn't matter because the missed touch actually put them directly in line with contact with the defender. One way or another, it felt like that ball was going to go in. 3-1 right now, halfway through in game number 2. Game number 1 did go over to Meteor Galaxy, and right now we are looking at yet another opportunity for Meteor Galaxy to win a game, go up 2-0 in the series, requiring the ever-dreaded and ever-hopeful reverse sweep from their opponents. 2-goal lead is the most fragile lead in Rocket League, as they say. Biggie out to the left, gets one touch, trying to get this one back towards center over to the right side. Can't get another one on that one. Tide to turn it in neutral. Looks for a play from their teammate in support. Biggie looks to tuck this one in and can't do it. Blue team's got to sharpen up on these 1v1 breakouts here. We'll see if the blue team can get something on the offensive side now. Got to get something because right now that clock is ticking and they are running out of time to get 2 goals, tied up and send it to overtime.
21, good effort here as he gets the flick in midfield and just puts it straight on as he rushes this one down. A good bump there by Soares, just sends that defender flying, and at Normandy Esports right back in this game with 1:44 left.
I just deleted that defender. They left the screen so fast. I don't know. I'm surprised they weren't demoed. I'm surprised that wasn't an explosion for how fast they moved off screen. We will continue our game, continue our defensive play here for the blue team, trying to turn that defense into offense. Did so successfully. Off the effort of 21 through neutral. Right side now for this orange team, trying to regain a 2-goal lead. Peaceful into their own defensive zone. Dangerous indeed, and Soares just gonna play spoiler. 21, another shot deflected by Ty. Peaceful down, back towards center. Corrosive, defensive stalwart, wants to get some offense as well. They've done it before, shots on. And Tide will deny. 1 minute to go, 1-goal game.
Soares looking for the centering feed. This one far side, and Big E able to take this one away, looking for the centering pass. This one dropped down as Soares going to take the length of the field. Tide with the ceiling shot opportunity. He'll look for a quick shot at Corrosive with a perfect read on. Big E, open net, big space, and 21 with the save. Corrosive just going to wait for the clear from Soares. This one, a 50 out in front. Corrosive one-on-one. Last man back and Tide. Or Big E, I'm sorry, gets the save. This one's still down in front. Peaceful gives it up to Soares, and Tide able to get back in time for that defensive stop. Big shot again, far side off the post. That's Corrosive. That one, a block by Big E again as he caught just enough of it to turn it to the post.
Another shot goes through here for 21 off the right side. They don't have a lot of time, but they are fighting for it. It is neck and neck down the line, and at the end of this one, Big E, what is that placement? Bottom left, you can see them lining it up. 9 seconds. That may just be game number 2, locked and sealed for Meteor Galaxy.
And this series is all Big E. Came up huge this last game, and he has been nothing short of unstoppable. Meteor Galaxy gonna look for that clean 3-0 sweep here in our next game as they are riding all this momentum heading into our next match. And Big E, big part of that, big defensive stops, but a hat trick here in this game as Galaxy seal this one in a 4-2 fashion.
It's a story of sweeps. So we have a chance for a sweep from Meteor Galaxy in the winners finals to move on to the grand finals. We have a chance for a reverse sweep, which will be required from Normandy Esports to get into the grand finals. Otherwise, they will find themselves down in the losers finals to have a chance at the run back, the salty run back, if you will. Meteor Galaxy looking so strong. The hat trick here for Big E, as we're mentioning. But Tide and Peaceful, I like the way that Meteor Galaxy moves on the offense. So something that I was mentioning in Normandy Esports at the beginning of this game would need to do is they need to get into an offensive set. Meteor Galaxy has been showing exactly what that set should look like. Once they're up into the offensive zone, they don't leave it very quickly. And Normandy Esports hasn't been able to get the clears they got in the previous series that we saw them against Valor's GG, where they were able to get from coast to coast, get that ball out of there, keep the defensive rotation honest. I think they got to return to that, try to slow down even the game on the back end, because Meteor Galaxy is playing so methodical, and it's just kind of suffocating when they get it into the defensive zone for this blue team.
Well, Meteor Galaxy, they're going right off that first defensive touch. You see these guys already pre-jumped in the air even before Normandy Esports tries to get that hit out of the corner. Big E and Tide doing a good job rotating in, making sure to stay on top of the ball, making Normandy just go to the corners, not allowing anything to just kind of be popped up through the center of the field. And in Normandy Esports, like you said, going to have to get into that offensive set, get into some kind of rhythm here as game 3 gets started. Gonna need to run it back as a reverse sweep needs to happen to keep their hopes alive here tonight. 21, this little air dribble, he'll stick with this, gets a reset, but Tide standing strong, just waits for that ball to drop back down in front of him. Peaceful, long shot, that's a good placement as Corrosive able to push it to the side. Tide, big feet down in front, right on the money. Soares able to get it on the backboard, but Peaceful tries to knock that one down. Soares a good read. He can try and get this one back to mid, off sidewall, back down in front. Corrosive can't get the shot as he'll leave this one for 21. Still alive. Good offensive pressure here early from the Normandy. Peaceful down the sidewall. Big E able to pinch it across. Soares sends it right back in. Tide A little room to run. Trying to follow this one down as Soares. Play it off the wall. He gets bumped. Chance here for a peaceful shot on. That one deflected by Corrosive. And who else? As he comes up big for Normandy to keep this game 0-0.
I didn't think he got his hitbox there in time, I'll be honest. I thought he had misjudged that jump, and just the feather light touch from the front grille of the car is enough. Corrosive, what a 50! 50, God, can they 1v1? It's a 2v1! 21 going for it! That is perfect! 2v1 fast break against the keeper. 21 out in front says, I got you. Peaceful, left alone, has to do everything they can, and Corrosive doesn't even lift the ball. They have full trust in their teammate to play the position game, to get that keeper out of position, and to get that ball into the back of the net. That's what a Normandy Esports needs. They got to carry that momentum all the way through the end of Game 3.
And that was a good team communication by Normandy Esports, calling that out. Corrosive held that onto that ball, making sure not to just make that split-second decision to shoot it. Let 21 get back out in front of him. This one a giveaway out in front off the post as the crossbar rings true, the best defender in Rocket League, as 21 up over top. Big E just going to take it all the way back to his corner. He'll play this one up the sidewall with some control. He'll flick it out. Still with it. Plenty of boost. Look for the ground pinch. Gets interrupted instead. Chance here for Tide. He will place this one waterfall off the backboard as Big E. To the far side, 21. Interrupted by Peaceful. Double. Back down in front. This one a jump ball that Soares will be able to find. Never mind. Tide shot. Quick shot. And Corrosive the save. So this squad of Meteor Galaxy starting to heat up on offense. Big fake from 21. One man to beat. Tide gets it off this corner. And 21 right back out in front. Gets the deflection.
What a play. Look at this. Goes underneath, immediately takes the cut, and plays the pinch. The fact they're going into the ball, I mean, call it calculated if you want. It was amazing, the play they made before that to get that into a threatening position in the first place. A Normandy Esports is here in the winners finals. The first two games might not have quite looked like it, but Meteor Galaxy may have been caught sleeping here in this game. Corrosive is there for the touch. This could be another follow. 21, another one. Not able to get that onto target. Peaceful out to the right side. We have just crossed the halftime marker of game number 3. And right now, everything is coming up in Normandy Esports. The only advantage the Meteor Galaxy have, and this has kind of been the tail of this broadcast, the team that is down currently has more shots than the team that is winning. Make them count, ladies and gentlemen. That's the ticket. And it is the ticket right now to a deficit here for 2 goals. Normandy Esports looking pretty good so far.
Quality over quantity, especially in the game of Rocket League, does prove to be the best effort as Peaceful kind of giving this one away. 21, big smart play as he tries to get it over the top of Tide. And Tide looking to change the momentum, trying to shift the pace in this game as the time kind of started to dwindle down here. Good lead pass. Soares takes that shot, and what a save from Peaceful as it goes to the far side. 21 has to put it back in. Tide. It's red as Soares comes back in, has his own rebound, and that one pushed to the far side. He'll stick with it. 21. Try and wait for the clear. Peaceful. Mid, right on Tide. That one, far side shot. That'll go off that side wall. Corrosive. Deflection, Tide. Shot on, forces the double commit. Peaceful, back down in front, 21. Has Soares with him. 21. Back out, Soares, angle shot, and that one off the bar again. They have been so close with that same play twice in this game, and have just not been able to find the back of the net. Still a 2-0 lead here for the side of Normandy.
We know that this Meteor Galaxy offense can strike at any moment. They've shown the power, they've shown the poise, they definitely have the precision. Now they just need the execution. Blue team has to be careful here, or they could get caught as we go down the final stretch. Shot on, 2 players back on that defensive rotation. Biggie unactivated in this series and Tied with a miss on the attempted shot. Will certainly start to look like we do have the potential comeback in this series after a back-to-back game win for the Meteor Galaxy, and Normandy Esports continuing the pressure here to burn down the clock. The final 5 seconds. Biggie gets 1. Can they get the 50? No. They will bump into their opponent here. That will touch down. Game 3 is in favor of Normandy Esports. The series is extended. Winners finals is not yet over.
So we go to another game in Normandy. Great job making a adjustment here after that second game. Corrosive still big on the saves, but in Normandy, the story of them this time, they just get these plays where they go down the field and then they have those 2v1 opportunities, 2v2 opportunities where they will go for a bump, go for a play where they hold on to the ball just a little bit longer than they had been. And we kind of attest that to the control that they were able to get from that midfield touch that they've been looking for. Not quite the passing plays we had seen in earlier series, but control the ball this time around.
It'll be interesting It'll be interesting to see like what we can do with Meteor Galaxy, like trying to come back into this one, because Meteor Galaxy actually looked so strong in the first two. They looked really strong actually in the first two games, and they weren't really able to get anything going on the offensive side in this last game. So Meteor Galaxy, especially Big E. Big E was somebody who was looking really, really strong as far as like a supportive role and somebody who can attack in a one-on-one scenario, in a two-on-one scenario, on the fast break, on the outlet, anything like that. So in this one, I'll look for Big E to maybe get a little more activated. You were already mentioning Tide earlier in game number one. They were, a high-scoring player in the lobby, so they definitely were kind of leading the team in that first game as well. So we'll see. Game number 4 is here. Best of 5 series here in the winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. Who will go on to the grand finals? Who will be down the losers bracket? We're about to find out. This is game 4 action. Let's get it underway.
Tide pinch this one all the way back down. 21 right there to meet it. They'll send it to the opposite side over to Corrosive. Big E just going to wait. Tide hunting this one in midfield. Big E, they touch up. Peaceful not going to go for that one as a long pass comes out. That one not deflected away enough. Soars looking for Corrosive on the far side. Just puts it over him as 3 players from Meteor Galaxy kind of standing around that ball. Big feet out in front. Soars deflected by his own teammate. Had a chance there as Soars had it to the far side. Peaceful was not ready for that shot. And maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity there for this Meteor Galaxy squad.
Corrosive to put something else on target here, but is unable to get the read. They put it so high, maybe just buying time for their teammates. Swords gets a good touch on that one, gets their 4 tires right back down onto the ground to try to get another touch on that one. Will not be able to do so. 21 over the left side. Big E up to the top against Corrosive on the 50. It's still a dangerous ball. Right out in front. Swords will get the touch. Send this one a little bit out of danger's way. Peaceful underneath, gets one. Tide back toward center. Big E is back on the ball. That's going to be Soars with 1 touch. There is not a second one, though, and now it is a fast break the other direction. A little bit of a bump here from Tide. Once again, getting bumped, maintaining control. CLA for Corrosive goes underneath and tries to tuck that one in. They saw on the goal line there was only one person to beat, so they tried to play the waiting game and be cute, and it just wasn't quite cute enough. Soars now to carry out from the left side up through neutral. Right side here for Tide. One more on the 50, will get the bump play. Now Corrosive out to the left. Nobody really able to settle this ball. This ball has been ping pong the entire time. We'll see who the first set is to get something set up and get a pass play, maybe strike first blood.
Big E, big feed down center, tic-tac-toe, far side of that one, off the post again, but a transition play off the clear from 21, finding Corrosive downfield.
Wow, talk about a flip. That was a goal for sure. The pass play so good and looked for the cut all the way to the bottom left corner. Unable to do so. The punish the other direction is just because you have all 3 people doing the 3-car weave up the field. Nobody on defense. And that is what you need here if you're a Normandy Esports fan. We might be going to game 5 if this score holds.
And that first goal, very important for this Normandy Esports squad. We talked about how the Meteor Galaxy had a lot more shots last game. We're trying to put some of that consistent pressure on, but we're not able to get into that offensive groove we had seen in games 1 and 2. So Normandy finding the lead here is a pivotal chance for them, just trying to extend it, make them play their game, and make this Meteor Galaxy squad maybe panic a little bit and try and get aggressive as they try and finish this series off. Soars, good touch to that backboard, gets a feed out in front. 21 with a chance, open net, and nothing but net as 21 puts it in, but Soars really setting this play up.
What a touch. Saves the flip and gets the touch. Peaceful underneath. That's not the position you want to be in. If you're trying to go underneath, I think they were actually rotating forward, thinking their teammate up on the wall, trying to challenge Soares was going to make contact with the ball. And that is one of those risky things. If you put too much trust into an awkward situation, you could get bit. And that is what happens here. 2-0 your scoreline. And Normandy Esports looking to take this thing all the way. Potentially the reverse sweep, ladies and gentlemen. We could have that storyline still available to us. Yet, 2 minutes on the clock here. Meteor Galaxy, a strong team, although right now, Normandy Esports has all the momentum. A couple of the players from Meteor Galaxy have barely even touched the ball. The only stats here right now credited in the lobby is a save and a shot, and those both to Biggie.
This one, they clear deep. They're going to try and chase down Corrosive. 50 off Tide. Trying to get some room out in front of him. The Source has been so good in his own corner. And the defensive play from Corrosive in net with his saves has proved extremely tough for this Meteor Galaxy squad to crack in as these games have gone on. Maybe a little bit of a download complete here from Enormity as they kind of maybe got used to the playstyle, got used to the rotation that Meteor Galaxy kind of threw up and a big midfield feed, and Corrosive another save as he has been immaculate on the goal line tonight.
Peaceful looking to put something back on target, not able to get there. Tide up off the backboard, 21 the clear. The defensive rotations here for this blue team are across goal, not front to back, but horizontal, which is what you needed to do when you're playing this very fast-paced game. Here we have a little bit of a misstep. Soares from the back of the net. Gets the clear. 21 off the backboard. Right side. Corrosive is there. Beats him to it. Up off the backboard. One more touch. Corrosive. Backboard again. Tries to get there. No. And Soares has already gone by to steal that boost. They're going to try to suffocate the defense here. Soares going to go over to the wall. Peaceful is here. Demo comes through. That mid boost will also be theirs. Or Normandy Esports playing the suffocation game. Playing offense so immaculately. Doing a good job here. And I think they probably will end up holding on here. We'll have to see. 30 seconds to go in this lobby.
And you talked about it earlier on in our cast. There's a difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. They're going full bore here in the last minute of play, staying aggressive, staying on top of the ball, not giving them any chances or any boost, to be perfectly honest. And that is their reward. They reap it with a dagger there at the end. 21, scoring a well-deserved goal for his part in this game. And it's looking like we're going to have Game 5.
And everything is going a Normandy Esports way right now. A complacency check needs to go the other direction. We had a complacency check in Game 2 from Meteor Galaxy saying, hey, you're up by 2, gotta be careful. Game 3 goes the way of a Normandy Esports. Game 4 goes the way of a Normandy Esports. Now we might have a flip, a reversal, if you will, as this Meteor Galaxy team is going to look to regain. And a Normandy Esports could be feeling really confident. Although you mentioned download complete, it really does feel that way. It feels like a Normandy Esports can do no wrong in the lobby, and I think Meteor Galaxy is going to have to play sharp. They cannot make mistakes. We'll have to see if they're able to do that though in the lobby. That's a completely different story.
Well, Normandy's second man is in super quick. They realized that Meteor Galaxy were challenging very, very heavily off that defensive first touch, and that's what led to a lot of those goals, a lot of those shot opportunities that Meteor Galaxy was able to kind of expose them for throughout this series already. In Normandy, credit to them, taking control of the ball in their own half, making sure to get it back downfield. But Corrosive and Soares have just been so good defensively that, you know, when they do get those clears downfield, get those odd man opportunities where they can get some of these deflections off the wall and then kind of some space where they can air dribble off that touch from Meteor Galaxy's defensive end. They have proven that they have, you know, can bury these opportunities, as we can kind of see on the scoreboard here. 3-0 as they shut Meteor Galaxy out as we head to Game 5.
And we will see from a best of 5 to a best of 3 to a best of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, do or die. The only thing that can make it closer is if we went to overtime. And may we be so blessed. EE versus the MG. Let's see who can do it. 21 Corrosive and Soares lining up in blue. Biggie, Peaceful, and Tide lining up in orange. And we will see if we get the cheat. We have double cross spawn. We are going to be going diagonals from the left side. Corrosive is up for it with very little boost. And that is a heart that has a very big dream indeed. But they're willing to go for it, knowing they got the support of their teammates behind. That pinches towards center. Corrosive out right side. Defensive zone for Blue. Looking to get it clear. Peaceful trying to deny that effort. And Tide just looking to cause problems. That was a very sketchy position right there. You had Tide and Biggie making an aggressive play. Peaceful with very low boost on rotation as third back, but no big clear. Wait for a big clear to come through. Team pass, team play. Corrosive denied by Biggie. And we are still at 0-0. Already setting up some offensive action and passes early on in game 5.
And Soares trying to force it back. Peaceful, a clear in. 21. Trying to get it back across. Dangerous ball in the middle of the field. Big E trying to hop that passing route, was right there in front to provide that pressure. Tide. A pinch along the wall that Corrosive able to find. He'll look to ground pinch it to mid. Big E down to Peaceful. Has Tide on his left. Peaceful looking for the 50. Back down, and Soares able to take it away. Now a 2v1 as Soares looking to break some ankles. Beats one, has Tide. Last man pinch out in front, and two players combined to get that save from Meteor Galaxy, and Corrosive gives this one away. Tide demoed off the ball. Soares a long shot that Big E able to turn aside right onto Tide's car off the spawn as Corrosive trying to take his time. 21 back on that rotation. Good play by Corrosive, looking for a little touch again, and Soares right up over top, able to bury it and put his team ahead.
Reads the defensive touch here. Corrosive, excellent carry on the flat plane. The fact that that ball stays so high means when the defender is coming up to get that touch, it's only going to go up. They aren't going to be able to get that 50 and send it down because they're so slow on the reaction time with how high they're keeping that ball. That's exactly what happens. They get that into a threatening position. 21 doesn't have a lot of boost here either. They're going for a flip reset, trying to get something on target. Soares out to the side, Peaceful to clear off the right. And we do have a one-goal game. And Normandy Esports right now, ladies and gentlemen, is working on a reverse sweep in winners finals to go on to the grand finals. And the loser of this game will end up going down into the losers finals to face off against the winner of Valor's GG and Integrity Academy. So it is a lot of really good teams, quality play in this lobby. 3 minutes to go. Game 5, Peaceful wants one more, gets it, and can't get it in the back of the net.
Tide trying to take this one over. Can't get the flick on as Soares rushes over top. That second man with Corrosive right back in, making sure to pressure the ball. And Big E is going to leave it that second man again, just causing all sorts of havoc as we see Meteor Galaxy trying to slow this one up. Know they have the positioning to get back to it, but that second man in from Enormity has been just so quick at just turning the ball aside. Peaceful one-on-one against 21. Corrosive trying to hop back in, but Peaceful, what a play to tie this one up.
And that is just force of will. Do you even lift, bro? Peaceful gets this up on the top. You can see once they get that ball up into the air, they aren't playing the ground dribble underneath to try to take it up to the top shelf. They actually went over the top of the ball to play that back down into the goal. That is such a smart heads-up play because the keeper's going to be coming up from below and they have a teammate support behind for a potential rebound. Force of will equalizes, and that's going to be tied. Posted damn right side. 2-1. They've taken the lead out of nowhere.
Yeah, chat memeing a little hard on the man. Tide coming up clutch. 2 minutes left. Gets the go-ahead goal. But Big E kind of forcing the issue along the boards. Doing a good job making sure they had nowhere to run with it.
Now to the left. 21 with one touch. Corrosive waits center. Oh, they almost got the 50. And almost the read. Corrosive. Ceiling touch. Not get the clean touch off the ceiling, though, to get that back in. Soares, right side. Peaceful. Tries to get this one up. No, that's got to go center. Biggie's got to get the clear. And they do have a nice defensive play and a nice defensive rotation. Peaceful with a huge lift off the left side. Did not think that ball was going to go as far as it did. Tide gets the follow-through demo. The follow-through demo number 2. Doesn't matter. Offense required here from the blue team. It will be Corrosive back towards center. Needs one more. Gets it underneath. No. Blue team hunting for another goal. Searching for an answer here in Game 5. Have Meteor Galaxy come back after losing 2 straight to win. 1 minute and 20 seconds to decide.
And Rocket League is a game where I say never. Both these teams fighting for all they're worth. That one, a chance is Big E. Trying to get that little double tap off the backboard. Tie. Over the centering pass down. 21 just going to peel off as Big E. Pushes the corner. Looks for a touch to Tide. This one goes the length of the field to Peaceful. This one broken up. Corrosive looking for 21 on the side. Look for the double and Tide. Able to get a nice defensive touch, but not out. Soares looking for 21. What a play by Tide to get in that passing lane, as there was most assuredly a man that was going to laser that ball. Back down in front. Soares gets a pinch, and Tide again able to stop it on the line. Tide, great positioning so far, as he puts a hard shot back on. 21. 29 seconds left. 21 trying to rush this one down. It's a feed off the sidewall. Corrosive with a chance, and this one sent to the side by Peaceful. 19 seconds left. Soares. Touch to the backboard. Big E. Able to get up the deflection as well as the challenge. Corrosive. The last man back here. Soares puts it over to him. Corrosive. Good long touch. Centered up the 21. This one all the way down. Chance still here for Soares. Can't get to it in time. And Meteor Galaxy close it out after taking those first two games. And they will head to Grand Finals. I'm sorry.
Incredible. And Enormity Esports will be going down to the losers finals to play Integrity Academy. What a play from Meteor Galaxy to regain, and a very close actual shot count here too as well. We're looking at 8-7 or 8-6. I can math. That's okay. And then we have 4 saves to 5. I mean, that game was about as competitive as you could ask for. Not only that, but we also saw a 2-2 tied series going into Game 5. Excellent play. I mean, clearly both teams very deserving of being up at this level this late into the tournament. So we'll see. We'll see who's going to be able to take it. Enormity still has a shot to come back. Meteor Galaxy going to be looking pretty strong here in the lead, and I think Grand Final is going to speak well for them. We'll have to see if they can hold on against their opponent whenever they get there.
Yeah, and I think Enormity going to want to run that one back, as we saw Soares have a great game here at the last, just not enough, as Meteor Galaxy Tide turned it up that last game, especially in those last 2 minutes. Made some key defensive stops with his reads, got in those passing lanes, was able to get back on a rotation on defense and really kind of make the difference for Meteor Galaxy as that game progressed to hold that 2-1 lead. So credit to them. Going to be looking good in those grand finals. Well, they will wait. The winner of our lower bracket here, as we take a look, as I refresh the page, I believe it will be
Integrity Academy.
Integrity Academy versus that Enormity squad. So that should be a heck of a series. We saw Valor's GG, another team on stream that performed extremely well here tonight, drop it in a nail biter 2-1 series. And those games enormously close. Aside from that Game 3, a 5-1 affair for Integrity, as they are going to roll into that losers finals with their heads held high with a little momentum. And we will see that on our other stream. But some excellent play here tonight. And like you said, I think that Meteor Galaxy squad going to be tough to beat in those grand finals, no matter what team plays them.
What's crazy here, I do want to mention Integrity Academy played 7 rounds in the losers bracket. They played 7 rounds and won. They won 6. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. They won 6 best of ones. They survived 6 best of ones against the 26 seed, the 10 seed, 41 seed, the 12 seed, 19 seed, Short Circuit Gaming, who we saw before look strong. Jellyfish, new setup, who just lost to Meteor Galaxy in the winter semifinals. They won all those best of ones to get to the game against Valor's GG, who we saw with some great. I mean, this losers finals is going to be insane, and we're actually going to be rating over there. And I think we already went.